Georgia returned to her room. The butler, who was once always stern, had suddenly become incredibly kind. It turned out the butler had helped the wealthy man investigate and discovered the farewell letter Georgia had left behind. A wave of overwhelming guilt washed over her. She confessed everything to Georgia and begged for her forgiveness. But Georgia didn't blame her. Instead, she was actually relieved that someone else finally knew her secret. The avalanche had trapped many people in the hotel. The kitchen turned into complete chaos because of it. Surprisingly, Georgia took the initiative to help. Watching her cook with such joy, the head chef looked visibly troubled. Georgia immediately realized the butler had told him everything. The chef was also moved by Georgia's attitude, and soon a grand feast was ready. In front of all the guests, the head chef thanked Georgia for her contribution. Afterward, she went back to change into a formal gown. But just as she returned to the banquet, the wealthy man exposed her in front of everyone. He revealed that Georgia had been pretending to be a rich lady, when in fact she was just a kitchenware salesperson making $30,000 a year. Georgia admitted it calmly and said she was one of his employees. The head chef tried to stop her from saying more, but the wealthy man insisted she explain everything. Georgia finally had the chance to reveal the secret she had been holding inside.
I just came here to blow every last cent of my money. You see, I'm gonna die.
Because of what he did, the wealthy man was scorned by everyone. Even his favorite young assistant finally saw the truth. In that moment, he realized he had done something despicable. He had treated a dying woman in the worst possible way. Ashamed and unable to face anyone, he sat alone on the rooftop drinking in silence. Georgia came up and sat beside him. She told him that with all the money and time in the world, there was no reason to stay miserable. Right then, a voice suddenly called out from the plaza below. It was Sean. Georgia thought she was hearing things, but with the wealthy man's reminder, she finally saw Sean standing downstairs. She asked him why he was there, and Sean opened up and shared his true feelings. Hearing the confession from the one she loved, Georgia felt happy, but then remembered how little time she thought she had left, and started to complain about how unfair life was. Just then, the butler came with some good news. The doctor had faxed over a report, telling Georgia she wasn't terminally ill. Fate had played a cruel joke on her. Later, they returned to their hometown and opened a restaurant together with Sean. All their friends came to show support. Although Georgia had been misdiagnosed, the positive and hopeful way she faced what she thought were her final days ended up inspiring everyone around her.